Upcoming first race, a condition pacing event. The purse, $8,500. Owned by Jessica Smith, driven by Sean Gray. Number 2 is a horse. Owned by William McIlvain Jr., the driver Nick Raffam. Number 3 is Samuel Blue Chip. Owned by William Phipps, driven by Matt a third. Number 4, Wayne Apedia. Owned by Michelle Harden, driven by Kevin Switzer Jr. Major Ted, number 5. Owned by Nancy Longobardi, Bruce Ranger driving. And number 6, Hollywood Demon. Owned by Mike Gerard, Jay Randall, and the Sulky. Race number 1. They'll be at the gate. Pacers lining up and moving in. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. First race Pacers in behind the gate. They're off, and pacing from the inside is a horse, steps out for the lead. There goes Major Ted, showing good early speed. Samuel Blue Chip towards the inside comes away third. Hollywood Demon has dropped in fourth. A length back to Vaquero. And trailing the field, it's Wayne Apedia. Midway through the paddock turn the first time. Major Ted on top. It's Major Ted with the lead. Is a horse right there, racing in second. Samuel Blue Chip moving up towards the inside third as they pace by the opening quarter in 28-1. And as they come by the stands for the first time, Bruce Ranger has Major Ted at 7-2 on the point, shown away a length and a half. Here's a horse tracking in second. Samuel Blue Chip a close at third. Hollywood Demon fourth. Next in line, it's Vaquero. Your trailer is Wayne Apedia. They swing around the clubhouse turn. Major Ted is setting the tempo. Is a horse giving chase, racing in second. Length back, it's Samuel Blue Chip at the pylons in third. Halftime goes in 58-4. They straighten out down the backstretch. Major Ted with the lead, heading toward that 3/4 mile marker. Is a horse, perfect pocket trip right there. Racing in second up on the outside. Here comes Wayne Apedia on the march now third. Locked in Samuel Blue Chip racing in fourth. Then comes Hollywood Demon. And trailing the field, it's Vaquero. 3/4 up in 127-3. They're on the final turn. Major Ted looking to go the distance. He shows the way, 3 parts of a length up on the outside. 3 wide. Here comes Hollywood Demon. Hollywood Demon gaining ground on the outside. 3 wide now second. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home. Major Ted sit down for the stretch drive. Far outside, Hollywood Demon at the pylons is a horse with nowhere to go. Far outside. Here comes Samuel Blue Chip. They're coming from everywhere at the wire. It's Major Ted in front. Time for the mile, 1:58-1. A 4-year-old bay gelding by Art Major. Out of Teddy Ballgirl by Casabranca. Owned and trained and 1/5. The horses are on the track for race number 2, a conditioned pacing event for. These are the paces for race number 2. Number 1, Katie Caught, owned by Bruce and Debbie Espinosa, driven by Mike Stevenson. Number 2 for Chip's Sake, owned by Mike Eaton, Bob McHugh, and Robert Griffin, driven by Jay Randall. Number 3 is Symphony SEELSTER, owned by Barbara Katabia, the driver Bruce Ranger. Number 4, Sylvia Trench, owned by Paul and Rosalie Vaca, driven by Jim Hardy. TEMPRA Hanover, number 5, owned by the Seafood Delight Stable, driven by Nick Raffa. Number 6 is Art of Wiggling, owned by Scott Renz and Dr. Holly Guastelli. The driver is Scott Renz. Number 7 is Cornered Beach, owned by the Just Enough Stable and Mike Gerard, Sean Gray driving. And number 8, My Nina Bonita, owned by Jeff Epstein, Kevin Switzer Jr. in the sulky. Post time for the upcoming second race. The starter has called for the horses. The pacers are making their way back. Second race pacers lining up and moving in. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. Second race pacers in behind the gate. They're off and pacing from the inside. Katie Caught going out for the lead. There goes Sylvia Trench. Far outside, Cornered Beach. Down inside for Chip's Sake comes away fourth. Gap of a length and a half to Symphony SEELSTER. Followed by TEMPRA Hanover. Gap of 3 to Art of Wiggling. And true on the field, it's My Nina Bonita. Paddock turn the first time. Cornered Beach takes command. Cornered Beach draws clear. She leads it by a length. Opening quarter on the board goes in 27-3. They're in the stretch for the first time. Cornered Beach driving up on the outside. Here comes Sylvia Trench, and now Sylvia Trench comes on to get the lead. Sylvia Trench by a length. Cornered Beach racing in second. Dashing up on the outside. Here comes For Chip's Sake, locked in. Kitty Caught racing in fourth, moving up on the outside. There goes Symphony SEELSTER. Also on the move, TEMPRA Hanover, followed by Art of Wiggling. Now on the field, that's My Nina Bonita. Halftime goes in 58 seconds flat. They straighten out down the backstretch. On the outside, For Chip's Sake, 3 parts of a length. Sylvia Trench battles back towards the inside. Heading toward that 3/4 mile marker. Cornered Beach takes up the chase in third. On the outside, Symphony SEELSTER racing in fourth. As they round the fourth turn, For Chip's Sake on the outside. Towards the inside, Sylvia Trench. Those two heads apart. 3/4 here in 125-4. They're on the final turn. For Chip's Sake on the outside. Shows the way. Digging in, Sylvia Trench. Moving up on the outside. Here comes Cornered Beach. Cornered Beach getting up on the outside. Racing in third. Far outside. Here comes TEMPRA Hanover. They're at the top of the stretch. And turn for home down inside. Sylvia Trench. On the grandstand side, here comes Cornered Beach. And Cornered Beach on the outside takes command. Deep stretch. It will be Cornered Beach at 11-1. Time for the mile, 1:56 flat. Cornered Beach pacing the mile in 1:56 flat. The second race is official. Here is the order of finish. Number 3 is Starting Gate. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. Third race Pacers in behind the gate. They're off and pacing from the inside. McBeantown fires out for the lead. Good start for McBeantown. Down inside, Pembroke Pirate. My Betters Dell on the outside away third. Betting on Bobo comes away racing fourth. A length back to Bailey Legacy. And trail in the field, it's Edelman. Paddock turned the first time, rolling up on the outside. Here comes My Betters Dell, and My Betters Dell takes command. McBeantown backs off in second. Gap of 2 lengths to Pembroke Pirate third, as they pace by the opening quarter in 27 seconds flat. They're in the stretch for the first time. And Kevin Switzer Jr. has My Betters Dell at 4-1 on the point. McBeantown right there, a snug second. Pembroke Pirate third, gap of 3. Betting on Bobo racing in fourth, followed by Bailey's Legacy. And true on the field, it's Edelman. They swing around the clubhouse turn. My Betters Dell in command. Pocket trip McBeantown. Riding the pocket in second. Gap of a length and a half towards the inside. Pembroke Pirate takes up the chase in third. They're halfway home in 55 3. They straighten out down the backstretch. My Betters Dell continues to lead. McBeantown with a clear shot right there in second. Pembroke Pirate towards the inside, racing third up on the outside. There goes betting on Bobo racing in fourth. They round the fourth turn. My Betters Dell still with the lead. 3/4 here in 1:24 flat. They're on the final turn. My Betters Dell shows the way. Here comes McBeantown moving up on the outside. A challenge for the lead. Up on the outside, racing third off stride. Betting on Bobo. Betting on Bobo is on a break. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home on the grandstand side. McBeantown takes command. Down on the inside, My Betters Dell, followed by Pembroke Pirate. In deep stretch, it's going to be McBeantown in front. Time for the mile, 1:54 flat. Stand as posted. In the track for race number 4. Upcoming fourth race, a condition pacing event for fillies and mares. The purse $12,005. These are the paces for race number 4. Number 1 is Avery's Hailstorm, owned by Ed Hall and James Hall Jr., driven by Jay Randall. Number 2, Regal Electron, owned by Melissa Beckwith, driven by Kevin Switzer Jr. Number 3, So Amazing, owned by Nancy and Dominic Longobardi, driven by Bruce Ranger. Number 4, McNugget, owned by the Just Enough stable and Mike Gerard, driven by Nick Raffam. She's a Fireball, number 5, owned by Ron Cushing and Lance Downs, the driver Ron Cushing. Number 6, Susie Blue Chip, owned by Capaldio Singh, driven by Sean Gray. Number 7 is Lillian Rose, owned by James McCassie, Drew Campbell driving. And number 8, Miss Water Buffalo, owned by Joe Pazarski, McGuire Sowers, and the Sulky. All for the horses. The Pacers are making their way back to the starting gate. Fourth race, Pacers lining up and moving in. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. Fourth race Pacers in behind the gate. They're off and pacing from the inside. So Amazing going out for the lead. From between horses, Susie Blue Chip far outside Miss Water Buffalo. Also on the move, She's a Fireball comes away racing in fourth. A length back to Regal Electron. Length back to Avery's Hailstorm. Followed by McNugget. And trail in the field, that's Lillian Rose. Paddock turn the first time. Miss Water Buffalo on top here, showing the way by almost 2. Quarter time goes in 27 and 1/5. Passing the stands for the first time. McGuire Sowers has Miss Water Buffalo on top here, showing the way by 3, followed by Susie Blue Chip giving chase. So Amazing, ground saving third, gap of 2. She's a Fireball next in line. That is Regal Electron, Avery's Hellstorm, as they swing around the clubhouse turn. Out on top here, Miss Water Buffalo showing the way by 2 open lanes. Moving up on the outside with a rush. Here comes She's a Fireball. She's a Fireball on the attack on the outside now, second. Halftime goes in 57 and 1. They strain out down the backstretch. Miss Water Buffalo with the lead, moving up on the outside. She's a Fireball. Down inside, Susie Blue Chip racing in third. There goes Regal Electron up on the outside on the march, racing in fourth. They round the far turn. Battle up front. She's a Fireball on the outside. Miss Water Buffalo towards the inside. Those two heads apart. 3/4 here in 125 and 4. Around the final turn. She's a Fireball draws clear. She's a Fireball has opened up a 2-length lead. Regal Electron moving up on the outside. She's now second. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home. She's a Fireball cuts the corner with a 4-length lead. Regal Electron racing in second up on the outside. Avery's Hellstorm, deep stretch. She's a Fireball in full command. Time for the mile, 155 and 1. Returning to the winner circle, number 5, She's a Fireball. A 4-year-old bay mare by Western Maverick. Had a Fire Can Fly by Real Artist. Making their way back to the starting gate. And moving in. This field is in motion. That is a recall. We have a recall. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. Fifth race pacers in behind the gate. They're off and pacing. Nice even start from the inside. Jericho Diva steps out for the lead. Right alongside first up, Rise Red Rocket comes away racing third as they drive into the first turn. Still My Thunder is dropped in, and true on the field, that's Sarah's Lily. Midway through the paddock turn the first time. First up takes command. First up on top here, shown away by a length and a half. Jericho Diva is second. Rise Red Rocket moving up towards the inside third as they pace by the opening quarter in 28 and 2. Passing the stands for the first time. Sean Gray has first up. Big time favorite here at 1-5. Setting the tempo. Jericho Diva tracks in second. Rise Red Rocket ground saving third, length back to Steal My Thunder, and still trailing the field it's Sarah's Lily as they swing around the clubhouse turn. First up maintains a length lead. Pocket trip, it's Jericho Diva right there, tucked in, racing in second. Rise Red Rocket towards the inside at the pylons third. Halftime goes in 58 seconds flat. On to the backstretch they go, heading toward that 3/4 mile marker. First up with the lead, Jericho Diva giving chase up on the outside. Here comes Rise Red Rocket underway from third. Steal My Thunder, and trailing the field, it's Sarah's Lily. They're on the far turn. First Up has been there every step of the way, takes them by 3/4 and 1:26 flat. They're on the final bend. And here comes Rise Red Rocket on the attack on the outside. She's now second, locked in. Jericho Diva towards the inside, Sarah's Lily. And trailing the field, it's Steal My Thunder. They're at the top of the stretch, homeward bound. Down on the inside, First Up. Bearing down on the outside. Here comes Rise Red Rocket, deep stretch. It's going to be First Up, coast to coast. Time for the mile, 1:54 and 2. Winner circle number 2, First Up. A 7-year-old bay mare by Rockin' Image. Out of Sand Pleasure by the 5th race is official. Here is the order of finish. Number 1, race number 6 in your program. No changes in the upcoming 6th race. In the upcoming 6th race, there will be exacta, trifecta, and 20-cent Wicked High-Five wagering. The Wicked High upcoming 6th race, a condition pacing event. The purse, $12,500. These are the pacers for race number 6. Number 1, Jackie Geeson, owned by Jay Benny, driven by Bruce Ranger. Number 2, Raining Bills, owned by Mark Jakubic, driven by Ron Cushing. Number 3, Six Finger Freddie, owned by Randy Bickmore and Teresa Colston, the driver Nick Raffam. Number 4, Cheerio Hill, owned by Clifford Grundy, the driver McGuire Sowers. Pembroke hat trick number 5, owned by Mike Raffam and Judith Ambrose, driven by Sean Gray. Number 6, Touch of Character, owned by Darrell Tibbetts, driven by Stephen Wilson. Number 7, Noah's Play, owned by Dominic Longobardi, the driver Jay Randall. Number 8, Western Thunder, owned by Kathleen Brewer, Kevin Switzer Jr. driving. And number 9, So It Goes, owned by Brian Lamb and Mona Dodd, Mike Stevenson, and the Sulky. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. 6th race pacers in behind the gate. They're off and pacing from the inside. Six Finger Freddie fires out for the lead. Right alongside, there goes Cheerio Hill. Down inside, Jackie Geeson. Raining Bills comes away racing 4th. Far outside, So It Goes. Length back, Pembroke hat trick. Followed by Touch of Character. Gap of 2 lengths to Noah's Play. And trailing the field, that's Western Thunder. Paddock turn the first time. Cheerio Hill has opened up a 3-length lead. Opening quarter on the board goes in 26 and 4. They're in the stretch for the first time. McGuire Sowers has Cheerio Hill on top here. Shown the way by 2. Six Finger Freddie giving chase. Length back, Jackie Geeson, ground saving 3rd. Followed up by Raining Bills in 4th. Then comes Pembroke hat trick. Length back to Touch of Character as they swing around the clubhouse turn. Down inside Noah's Play. Gap of a length and a half to Western Thunder. Trailing the field, it's So It Goes. Halftime goes in 57 and 1. They straighten out down the backstretch. Motoring up on the outside, here comes Jackie Geeson, and Jackie Geeson takes command. Shaking loose on the outside, here comes SIXFINGERFREDDIE. On the march on the outside now, second. JERICHO back to third, coming on fourth. Touch of Character. Down inside, racing in fifth. It's Raining Bills, 3/4 here in 125 and 1. Around the final turn, SIXFINGERFREDDIE takes command, and SIXFINGERFREDDIE has opened up a 2-length lead. Moving up on the outside with a rush, here comes PEMBROKE gaining ground. They're at the top of the stretch, and turn for home. SIXFINGERFREDDIE has that lead, bearing down on the outside. Here comes PEMBROKE, gobbling up ground. PEMBROKE, SIXFINGERFREDDIE holds on. Your attention, please. The judges have posted the objection sign. Once again, we do have an objection here in race number 6. Reason for the objection, Stephen Wilson, driver of number 6, Touch of Character, has lodged a claim of foul against McGuire Sowers, driver of number 4, Cheerio Hill, for possible interference. Unofficial winner number 3, SIXFINGERFREDDIE. Bruce Ranger. Number 3 is SARA TANCREDI. All by Mike Raffam, driven by Nick Raffam. Number 4, Peppermint Mocha. All by Paul and Rosalie Vaca, the driver Jim Hardy. MITTARONIANDCHEESE, number 5. Owned by the Michael Goldberg Racing Stable, Sean Gray driving. And number 6, Just Call Me Minnie. Owned by William Phipps. Matathern making their way back to the starting gate. This field is in motion. And the gate moves onto the backstretch. Nightcap Pacers in behind the gate, 11th and final here at Plainridge Park. They're off and pacing from the inside. Frills and Lace and SARA TANCREDI both going out for the lead. And it's SARA TANCREDI comes away with the lead. Frills and Lace racing in second. Gap of 1.5 lengths towards the inside. Peppermint Mocha, followed by MITTARONIANDCHEESE, and trailing the field, it's Just Call Me Minnie. Midway through the paddock turn the first time. SARA TANCREDI on the front end, right there in second. Frills and Lace. Peppermint Mocha moving up towards the inside third as they pace by the opening quarter in 28 and 2. And as they come by the stands for the first time. And Nick Raffam has SARA TANCREDI at 6-5, setting the tempo. Frills and Lace giving chase. Length back, Peppermint Mocha. Ground saving third, followed up by MITTARONIANDCHEESE. And trailing the field, Just Call Me Minnie. They swing around the clubhouse. Lead in the pocket. Frills and Lace right there in second. Gap of 1.5 lengths. Peppermint Mocha towards the inside is third. Halftime goes in 58 and 4. They straighten out down the backstretch. Still no change. On top, SARA TANCREDI, and she's got the lead. Moving up on the outside, here comes Frills and Lace to challenge, followed by Peppermint Mocha. Towards the inside, MITTARONIANDCHEESE. Still trailing the field, it's Just Call Me Minnie. They're on the fourth turn. SARA TANCREDI takes them by 3/4 in 127 and 1. They're on the final turn. SARA TANCREDI says, catch me if you can. SARA TANCREDI loose on the lead. Frills and Lace giving chase down inside. MITTARONIANDCHEESE racing in third. They're at the top of the stretch and turn for home, and they're all chasing SARA TANCREDI, who cuts the corner with a 2-length lead. Frills and Lace giving chase far outside. MITTARONIANDCHEESE But coming down to the wire, it's going to be SARA TANCREDI in front. Time for the mile, 1:56 flat. Returning to the winner circle, number 3, SARA TANCREDI, a 4-year-old bay mare by Cheyenne Hollywood.